Hello guys, and welcome back into another video. I'm super pumped to bring you this video today on a Monday morning before the markets open. I've been doing a ton of research, so if you find value at any point in this video, then please be sure to give this video a like so we can get this video to new investors. The company that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is H2O Innovaton. Now this is actually traded on the OTC market and it's currently in the Canadian dollar. Right now you can see it is at $3.10 Canadian or $3.11 Canadian, and you can actually buy this again on the OTC markets. It is currently trading at around $2.50. So guys, before I get into this really exciting video that I have put together for you as a presentation on H2O Innovaton, I'm just going to read you from their website who they are and what they do. Simply, they are a water system solutions provider. So H2O Innovaton is a leader in customized water and wastewater treatment solutions using membrane technologies. We design and fabricate state-of-the-art integrated water treatment systems for municipal, industrial, and commercial users, and specialize in applications for drinking water, water reuse, wastewater treatment, and industrial process water. We consider the specific needs of our clients and have a flexible approach to design as the largest open source system supplier in North America. So guys, I really love the fact that they are saying that they are one of the most largest suppliers for this system in North America, because that's going to be a big addressable market. Now, if I actually go over onto another section of their website, we can see that a big part of their business is in that desalination units. And they are saying that with over 70% of the Earth's surface covered in water, but only 1% of that being fresh, desalination is becoming more and more common throughout the globe, while many arid regions such as the Middle East and North Africa have been using desalination for decades. It is relatively new to North America, where fresh water supplies are more abundant. And they have been involved in the desalination of seawater since the years of 1995, both in the US and also international products. So again, now we also know that this company is global. They are expanded into Europe, and they're also in the Caribbean and Mexico. And I know from experience that Mexico is actually having a major problem right now with their droughts and also their water of desalination, because the country is constantly under pressure from the government because they don't have enough water. And some of the buildings actually in Mexico are leading inwards because they are taking so much water out of the ground from underneath the city. So it's only a matter of time until we start to see some major problems, and this is why a company like H2O Innovaton in its infancy could be an extremely monster growth stock inside our portfolio, and that is why I'm interested in presenting this company to you today. So let's get into all of the details next. So I'm just going to go into their financials really quickly and give you guys a quick breakdown on some of their revenues. As you can see on their income statement, we are actually increasing revenues year over year, which is what I like to see, and that gross profit is actually moving upwards. Now their total operation expenses is going up slightly, but again it is being adjusted with those revenues because we are not at any losses. So this is what I like to see. But just to give you a little clearer picture, that they are currently quite a small company. As you can see, they are only 240 million on the Canadian market exchange, which is roughly about 170 million dollars. So again, this company has a lot of room to grow. Now, why am I bringing this company to your attention today? Well, there has been a ton of information recently that I've been doing research on about this company, and also some of the news that just came out is that they are actually helping with Tesla. Now, they're not potentially merging with Tesla, but what they've done is they've actually struck a 3.2 million deal where they're actually building water treatments in one of their facilities. Now, this news actually did come out about 2 or 3 weeks ago towards the end tail of January, and it does actually say here in a second article that Tesla signed an engineering contract to design reverse osmosis trains for Giga Texas with H2O Innovaton. So this is quite exciting, and we did actually see a really nice big push up in that share price. If I quickly bring up the chart, you can see that we did have a nice big run up in the last few weeks, and that was also due to the news of their Tesla announcement. Now, they didn't actually say that they're working with Tesla, but what they did say is that they were working with one of the biggest US EV manufacturers in the US. And of course, once you type that into Google, you'll actually find that you do actually come up with Tesla. Now, the reason I'm bringing this to your attention again is because we have had a nice pullback in that share price. But before I do a full breakdown technically on the charts and give you some price predictions and a big update, I just want to make you aware of a few things. Now, H2O Innovaton do actually have earnings that they're reporting, which is going to be coming out on the 11th of February. And right now, the time of this video is the 8th of February. So we are about 3 days away from those earnings. So guys, anything can happen on earnings. So we do sometimes see earnings priced in before, of course, the earnings come out. So always be careful. Make sure to do your own due diligence on a stock. So do make sure to do all of your own due diligence on a stock, especially before earnings, because I don't want anyone getting burned. And do remember that this is a penny stock. So again, I'm not going to be making it one of my absolute full-time positions, but once I do give you the information, I will make it quite a large position in my portfolio. It will probably be around one of the 10th largest positions in my portfolio, because there is so much news that I have to get out for you guys in this video. So stay tuned, because I've got some big announcements here at the end. Now, if you go to Yahoo Finance, we can actually see that one of their competitors is Consolidated Water, which is ticker symbol CWCO. Now, they are actually currently around $13. So this is actually quite nice, because they are actually a $200 million company in market cap. And this also tells us that they pay a dividend. So H2O Innovation don't currently pay a dividend with the way that they are running their business right now, because they are still so new. But having this information tells us that with companies and their competitors such as CWCO, they do actually have a lot of room to grow, because they are currently sitting at that really nice kind of $3 range. And of course, if their competitors are paying a dividend, there's no reason why in the future, if they are having increased revenues and they are doing extremely well, that they may also have room to add that dividend as well, which will only help us long-term investors if we are holding the share price. Now, a few things I do want to bring to your attention, which also gets me super excited, is that in their statements on their website, they actually do say that they are continuously striving for higher customer satisfaction to build long-term relationships and increase reoccurring revenues. Now, guys, reoccurring revenues is something I always look for in a business, because it's what allows a company to fly, and it's what allows a company to really, really go for that top-end monster growth. Because if a company is continually getting their sources of income from recurring revenue, then it means that they have to do less work, because they're generating that income from reoccurring businesses. Now, this really does get me excited. And again, with this new announcement with the Tesla, and Tesla have such a big loyal fan base, I can see this company going really far in the future just based on those projections alone. So I just want to give you some other numbers and figures. Now, 350 million people could face a water stress by the year of 2050. That's what climate experts warn. And if we come down on this article, we can also see that, again, this also depends on how the global warming issue is contained and controlled. So this tells me a lot of information that we have a lot of room to go, and the supply and demand for the shortage of water supply in the future is only going to continue to increase, while we're going to need those units for desalination water to be built all around the world globally to help with this warning from experts on climate change and how we're going to have a shortage of water in the future. Now, up here on my screen, we actually have a graph, and it does say that in the year of 2020, we actually produced 100 million cubic meters of fresh water, and that was being produced every single day. And this number is only set to grow, so that by the time 2050 hits, we are going to be producing 4.5 billion cubic meters of water every single day. So this is an absolute massive amount of supply and demand that we need to increase. And currently, there is only about 2 companies that are doing this. One of them is H2O, and the other one is CWCO. So another reason why I'm super bullish is because if you put this into perspective, over the next 3 decades, this is going to be an increase of 4,500%. So that's a 45x, guys. So this company has a lot of room to grow. I cannot even imagine the projections of this company if we get in such an early price like now, and where they could projectedly be in the coming decades ahead. Now, H2O revenues are expected to grow by 24% over the same fiscal year of 2021 by 35 million. And as we can see here on the screen, they actually have projected revenues from some analysts of 0.04 cents per share. But if you actually come down, we can actually see that they actually beat those revenues over the last 2 quarters. So that is actually really exciting to know. So if we do actually get a beat in these earnings, then we can expect to see a nice push up in that share price, hopefully in the coming week, as I said, because the earnings are out on the 11th of February. Now, something else that I just want to bring to your attention. So the current global water market is estimated at 842 billion for the year of 2020. So guys, this is nearly $1 trillion industry. And you remember their market cap is only about 200, well, it's actually less than $200 million. So this company has a lot of room to grow. And this market is expected to grow annually by about 5 to 14% every single year. And that, again, is depending on the geographic fundamentals of everything that is happening, such as population growth, tightening regulations, water scarcity, and growing demand from agriculture and different industries as well. Guys, this company has a 3-year strategic plan to have a range anywhere between 4.5 billion. So that is what they want to achieve as a company. So again, we're only only going to see this market increase over the coming decade, as I've said, because I've done a lot of research into why I'm going to be putting H2O inside my portfolio. And right now, over the next year, they are actually expecting by the end of 2023 to have another 250 million generated in revenue. So that is absolutely amazing. And if we do actually smash some record earnings over this year, then you do have to remember that they were operating at a greater revenue of profit also during a pandemic. So that just goes to show you how amazing this company is. And what I love about this company, again, is it is a green energy space. So again, it's in that sector that, you know, helping you're investing into a company that's doing good in the world. And I always love that about this. So let's just get into a few quick technicals up on the chart before I end this video. So guys, this is the things that I wanted to tell you, because this is what gets me really excited. If I bring up the Fibonacci retracements right now on those low to high ends, we can actually see that the Fibonacci retracement did actually have a pullback to about 50 cents. So if I actually bring up right now a support zone on the 50, we can see that it did actually come down and bounce down off this line. Now what this tells me is if this was going to be below 50 on the Fibonacci retracement, then I would expect this to go into a bearish outlook, but it hasn't. It has actually bounced up, and our next layer of support would be at the 382 point of the Fibonacci, which is exactly where the price is right now. So I'm expecting that price may fluctuate anywhere between here and also $2.20. That's a bounce between $2.40. So that is going to be my new buy zone moving upwards. Again, another reason that I'm so bullish on this is because we are actually sitting at that 50 support line right now on the RSI. So again, if I draw that and circle that up here for you, you can see that we have actually bouncing off that 50 RSI support. So I do expect that we are in a bullish uptrend right now, where we tend to stay above the 50 RSI. So I'm expecting that. And a third confirmation is that we are actually sitting at that 21 EMA line. So guys, these are all technical fundamentals that I love. And of course, we have had that lovely pullback, as I said in the beginning of this video. So there's a lot of things that are lining up for this company. I am certainly going to be adding this company to my portfolio today once the market opens, and I'll be averaging my cost in. If we do see any big share dips in the price of the H2O stock, then again, I will be adding to my existing position, and I will keep you guys updated as to when I am doing that. So guys, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video today. Please be sure to give it a like, because I spent the entire weekend researching this company. They have actually been on my radar for about the past 3 months, but I really did decide to do some extra digging into this company over the weekend, and I did come out with a lot of findings. So I'm super grateful that I can share this here with you. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I can't wait to have you on this journey with me. I will be doing a market update later with some of my top stock penny picks and of course my long-term plays. Have a great day and have a safe week in the markets. I look forward to seeing you back on my channel soon. Peace out. See you guys soon.